See the daily reading.
Right. Salvete omnes, Living Latin Live, episode 8. Happy Wednesday. I'm coming from a remote location in Orlando, but we'll work it in. So we're gonna jump right to it because we got only two brave souls here, Proficiency, actually Proficiency, and Karen and Cotton are here. So technically we got three. But let me go ahead and share the screen so we can take a look at our reading. And yeah, I think that's a good idea. What we'll do is we'll just quickly go through it. We'll just work through translating as much as we can. So let's see here. Karen, why don't you take the first paragraph, translate as much of it as you can. Just go line by line or word by word, as we say in Latin, verbatim, verbatim. All right. Do you see it?
Yep.
Karen? Okay. Okay. So go ahead, start us off. Just read it and just just read what it says in English. Just tell us what it says in English.
Just read in English, not okay.
Yeah.
Helena is in Omaha, Nebraska. Helena is a woman and she has a cat. Her cat is not happy. Her cat is not happy because he wants a cell phone, but he doesn't have one. Elena's cat doesn't have a cell phone. Elena's cat's phone wants. I'm so confused. Wants.
Helena wants.
The Philly, and that means for her cat, right? So Helena wants a phone for her cat.
And then Quia.
Because
Mm-hmm.
Helena's cat, because she loves her cat, because Helena loves her cat.
There you go.
I don't have. Oh, it's a quote. Okay, so she's saying I don't have a telephone. There are no cell phones in Omaha, Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, I'm in New York. Therefore, I went to New York. Therefore, I'm going to New York.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Therefore, I'm going to New York.
That's
Helena
right.
and Helena to New York goes. Elena's going to New York.
There you go. Optime. Felicitates. Plaudite. Good job. You got it. All right. Proficiency. Go ahead and do the next paragraph here.
Teacher is in Mykonos, Greece. Teacher has a dolphin and loves. At amat. Does that mean and?
But at is, but.
But.
Oh, you know what? That at should be an et. Let me fix that.
Okay.
There we go.
Magister loves a dolphin, or has a dolphin, and loves, but his dolphin is not happy. His dolphin wants chocolate, but doesn't have. Teacher also, quoque is also?
Yep.
Teacher also doesn't have chocolate. Therefore, his dolphin and teacher are sad. They're not happy. They don't, I don't have chocolate. Oh, there's no chocolate in Mykonos, Greece. So to Geneva, Switzerland, I go. Magister to Geneva, Switzerland goes.
Good. Ottime, plaudite. Yeah, there's a little tricky one too. You said lighty in there. I saw that you said that we are not happy. So that was good instincts there. All right, I'll do the last one because why not? Jimmy Stewart is in Palau. So Jimmy Stewart is in Palau. Jimmy Stewart is happy, but his donkey is not happy. His donkey is not happy because he does not have cheese. I mean, of course, his donkey does not have cheese, but he wants the cheese. Jimmy Stewart does not have cheese. Now, whoops, I just messed up my text. Now, Jimmy Stewart is not happy because his donkey is not happy. Jimmy Stewart and his donkey are sad. They are not happy. And we get some Jimmy Stewart here. Non abbiamo caseo. I don't have cheese. There is no cheese in Palau. Therefore, I'm going to Tokyo, Japan. Because when you think cheese, you think Tokyo. Yeah. Jimmy Stewart goes to Tokyo, Japan. All right. So that's our summary of where we're at the moment. Let me go ahead and fire up the slideshow here. Well, looks like I went too far. So, omnes.
Ita.
Helena ad New York eats.
Oh.
Helena ad New York eats. So we know she's going to New York. Omnes.
Ita.
Escuela in New York.
Oh.
So, Estelena in New York. Et escuela in New York. Now, what do you think this escuela's name could be?
Escuela est Lady Gugu.
Lady Gugu. What do you think, Karen? Lady Gugu? Lady Gaga's like evil alternative
Okay, sure.
personality. All right. Lady Gugu. I don't have a pen. I gotta you guys have to remember this. All right. Omnes.
Ita.
Helena est in New York. Et Lady Gugu est in New York.
Oh.
Ita. So Helena et Lady Gugu est in New York. And then here's what we're going to be working on today. Omnes.
Ita.
Helena a dicit. Let me find my little pointer. Sorry. Hey, Helena a dicit. What do you think this word dicit means?
Says.
And what would be a good gesture we can associate with dicit? All right, the Muppet hand, that would work. Helena dicit. Now this word a, what does a mean?
To her.
To her, right. So what would be a good gesture? I see proficiency pointing, right? Ah, that's good. So to, right? To her. So Helena speaks or is speaking to Lady Gugu. She's speaking to her. A. Right?
Now, what if it says
Okay.
Helena says to Lady Gugu?
Then to make things simple, it would just be Helena Lady Gugu Dicit. If we want to Latinize her name, then we got to do a whole other thing.
No.
So we won't
Helena
do
Lady
that.
Gugu Dicit is fine.
Right. Or you could say Helena Puelai Dicit. Let me type that in. If you wanted just to generically refer, to the girl, right? You could say Puelai. All right.
Okay.
So Helena A Dicit, Helena Puelai Dicit, Helena Lady Gugu for now, Dicit, to make it simple. All right, so let me move the slide here because I think there's some more. There we go. So that, and then, so what did she say to her? She says, Abesne, salve. Hopefully she's polite. She doesn't just burst in and go, Abesne telefonum felimeo. She should probably be a little nice and be, courteous, sociable, and go, Salve, Lady Gugu. Ignosce mihi, abesne telefonum felimeo, right? What is she asking there, Karen? Abesne telefonum felimeo?
Do you have a phone for my cat?
Of course, optime, right? That's what everybody would probably be asking if they showed up in New York and was confronted by Lady Gugu at a T-Mobile store or whatever, Metro. I'm not endorsing any cell phone companies. This is not a sponsor of Living Latin Live, so hey, we'll be taking some calls if you're interested. But anyway, so Olmes,
Ita.
Helena A Dicit. Oh, again, what does Helena A Dicit mean?
Helena says to her.
Good. Helena says to her, right? Olmes,
Ita.
Helena A Dicit. Ita minime.
Ita.
Helena A Dicit. Lady Gugu. Salve, Allison. I see you made it.
Salve.
Let's see if you can keep up. So we're just looking at this slide right now. Helena A Dicit. So Helena shows up in New York. She finds this girl and she's speaking to her. All right. And this girl happens to be Lady Gugu, Lady Gaga's evil kind of alternative personality. Maybe she's more emo and goth than Lady Gaga. I don't know. All right. So Helena A Dicit. Omnes,
Ita.
Helena ne puelai an feli suo Dicit. Puelai an feli suo.
Puelai Dicit.
Puelaita, Helena puelai Dicit. Bene. Omnes,
Ita.
Helena ne Antonio Banderas Dicit.
Minime.
Minime. Helena non Antonio, non Dicit Antonio Banderas. Helena A Dicit. Helena puelai Dicit. Helena Lady Gugu Dicit. Bene. Omnes,
Ita.
quis A Dicit. Quis A Dicit.
Helena.
Helena Dicit.
Ita Helena A Dicit. Optime. Helena A Dicit. Omnes,
Ita.
cui. Cui. Let me find my pointer here. Cui. Cui Helena Dicit. Cui Helena
Puelai.
Dicit.
Lady Gugu.
Lady Gugu.
Ita.
Puelai
Ita.
Gugu.
Puelai Helena Dicit. A Helena Dicit. Lady Gugu Helena Dicit. Bene. A Dicit. So cui A cui Lady Gugu cui puelai. Optime. Profeciae tuas Helena cui dicis, cui tu dicis.
ego dico puelai dico. Ego puelai dico.
Optime. Tu dicis puelai. Tu dicis a. Tu dicis Lady Gugu. Optime. Omnes.
Ita.
Ita.
Craig Helena. A dicit. Puelai dicit. Bene?
Bene.
Karen, tu es Helena. Cui tu dicis. Cui tu dicis.
Oh my God. And they actually made a little model of this thing.
Ego
So now, if you look up
dico puea.
the visit in Crete.
Puelai? Puelai?
Oh my God, wow.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
No,
Puelai. Yeah.
And there's something like there's some TV on or something and somebody's got on, it's a bit distracting.
I'm sorry. I'll mute myself. It's people are talking and the other.
Okay.
So Elena, Karen, cui tu dicis. Cui tu dicis.
Ego dico no. Puella ego digo? I don't know how to do it.
Ita.
Okay.
Tu dicis puelai, ita. Ego, if I'm Helena, ego dico puelai. Ego dico puelai, ego dico a. So tu dicis a, tu dicis puelai. Bene? So what does Elena a dicit mean again, Karen? What does that mean again?
A dico says to her.
Good. So we want to know who is she speaking to, right? So you say A, you say Puelai, you can say Lady Gugu, right? Whatever. But good.
Okay.
Allison, tu es Elena,
Ita.
cui tu dicis, cui tu dicis.
Ego dico puelai gugu.
Oh, optime. Optime. Tu dicis Puelai Lady Gugu, tu dicis A. Optime. Omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
Elena Puelai dicit. Oh,
Oh.
Elena A dicit. Oh, Elena Lady Gugu dicit. Oh,
Ay, ay, ay.
ay, ay, ay. Bene. Omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
ego sum magister, sed cui ego dico. Cui ego dico.
Lady Boo Boo.
Lady Boo Boo,
Lady Wawa.
Lady Wawa,
Lady Haha.
Lady Ha Ha. What about you, Allison? Lady Boo Boo, Lady Wawa, Lady Ha Ha. We got Lady Goo Goo. We have Antonio Banderas somewhere in the mix. Remember, we're in Switzerland. Oh, you're muted, so you have to unmute yourself.
Antonio Banderas is always good.
All right. Omnes
Ita.
Ita.
ego dico Antonio Banderas.
Oh.
Oh, Antonio Banderas. He's back in the mix here. Ego dico a. Dico a. Oh. Ego dico Antonio Banderas. Ego dico a. Dico a.
Is it the same as to her?
Ah, Ita. Now, because Antonio Banderas is a weird, we would say weirdo, right?
Weirdo.
If we want to say boy, it'd be puerro. And if we want to say the woman, so I'll give you options here, but We will stick with, whoops, nope, it's not what I wanted to do. Let me go back. There we go. Wrong thing. Yeah. So Antonio Banderas is a man, so we're gonna say Wiro or a. So yeah, you can use a for it doesn't even matter. It could be to her, to him, right? Works all the
And
way
then
around.
what would it be for you and I? She says to me, and she
Ah.
says to you.
Mihi TB, right?
Me and T.
It could-
Oh yeah, me and T.
Mihi,
TB. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
yep. And then
TB.
TB, right? So now we've got all the bases covered. So Mihi TB, right? A. That's it. So omnes
Ita.
ego dico a. Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
ego dico Antonio Banderas.
Oh.
Omnes
Ita.
dicone feminae, dicone feminae,
Minime.
ita minime, minime.
Minime.
Non dico feminae. Omnes
Antonio Banderas non es feminae.
ita Antonio Banderas non es femina, Antonio Banderas es vir, et ego non dico feminae. Omnes
Ita.
Ita,
dico puellae
Minime.
minime. Non dico puellae, dico Antonio Banderas.
Ita.
Omnes
Ita.
ego dico viro,
Ita.
Ita.
Ita,
ita. Ego dico viro, non dico feminae, non dico puellae, dico viro.
So what do you mean by this?
So we're using this to gesture like who we're talking to,
To somebody.
right?
To,
So
so it
this
doesn't
is
matter
for,
who it is, it's somebody. Okay.
right? Yeah, exactly. We ego dico,
Okay,
but
Cui.
that I understood.
cui, right? Dico cui,
Cui.
dico viro, dico puellae, dico femina, whatever it is. That was the gesture we're kind of using to initiate that or to associate with that. Okay. Oh, bene. Omnes
Ita.
Ita.
quis Antonio Banderas dicis. Quis dicit Antonio Banderas.
DB.
Oh, ita. Ego dico Antonio Banderas. Ita. Omnes
Ita.
cui ego dico. Cui ego
Antonio
dico.
Banderas.
Ita. Antonio Banderas ego dico.
Oh.
Antonio Banderas ego dico. Karen, tu es magister. Cui tu dicis. Cui tu dicis.
ego dico Antonio Banderas.
Optime, ita tu dicis Antonio Banderas. Optime. Tu dicis a. Tu dicis Antonio Banderas. Tu dicis viro. Optime. Allison, tu es magister. Cui tu dicis. Cui tu dicis.
Ego dico Antonio Banderas.
Optime, tu dicis Antonio Banderas. Tu dicis
Ego.
viro. Tu dicis a. Bene?
Bene.
Ottime. Profe Shihai, tu es Helena, cui ego dico. Cui ego dico.
Tu dicis Antonio Banderas.
Ottime. Ego dico Antonio Banderas. Dico ne feminae.
Minime.
Tu non dicis feminae, tu dicis viro.
Ottime. Ego non dico feminae, ego dico viro. Est Antonio Banderas. Optime. Bene. Ego dico a, which is great because you can see now if I say a, you don't know if it's a guy or a girl. So contextually, we need to figure that out, right? So Helena a dicit means we assume she's talking to Lady Gugu. And if I said Magister ego dico a, then I'm speaking not to Lady Gugu, but to Antonio Banderas, right? And it's not understood if we just say a, right? It's a pronoun. Optime. All right. All right, let's see where we're at. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where are we at in terms of understanding what we've been doing so far?
Say
means you got.
Sum it up. Sum it up yourself, and then I'll tell you.
Okay. So let's just, I guess I'll just kind of pull it all together. So for example, Helena espuela said Helena est in New York. In New York espuela. Et Helena a dicit. Helena puelai dicit. Helena Lady Gugu dicit. Es magister. Magister est in Switzerland, Geneva,
Wait,
Switzerland.
Would you say it from your perspective? You are.
Okay. Ego sum magister. Ego sum in Geneva, Switzerland. Ego est wir in Geneva, Switzerland. Ego dico a. Ego dico viro. Ego dico Antonio Banderas. Bene?
Bene.
So understanding that, where are we at? 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 3, okay. All right. So hopefully we can do a little practice with this, kind of work through it, and then see if it sticks a little bit better. So we'll do that. We'll spend a minute working on this, describe the situation, but do it from the perspective of Helena, right? You're describing the situation, do as much as you can from Helena, where she is, who she sees, who she speaks to, and then incorporate myself in there. So I'll mute. Let me go ahead and turn that off. I'll mute myself, and so you don't have to hear me practicing. Ready, go. Okay. All right, salvete omnes. So let's see where we're at. Again, after doing that, hopefully it kind of congealed in your mind a little bit, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see where we're at in terms of understanding things, verbally being able to produce it without looking at the screen, hopefully. All right. 3.5.
I have to look at the screen.
A lawn accident.
I had to look at one time.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and I'll describe the situation just to kind of give you a recap again. and then we'll go around and have everybody give it a shot. So I'll describe it from Magister's perspective because ego sum Magister. So est Helena. Helena est in New York. Helena ad New York eat. Est Puella in New York. Helena a dicit. Helena Puella dicit. Helena Lady Gugu dicit. Abesne telefonum feli meo dicit Helena. Ego sum magister sum in Switzerland, Geneva, Switzerland. Ego sum in Geneva, Switzerland, quia delphinus meus socolatam vult. Est vir in Geneva, Switzerland. Ego dico viro. Ego dico ego dico Antonio Banderas. Abesne socolatam delphino meo. Bene. All right. So
Delphinum?
can I give you a
Delphini?
big
Delphinum male?
Delfino male? Well, okay,
Delfino,
so
Delfino,
we have
Delfino.
thrown we're playing around with the gender of the dolphin at one
I got it.
point.
Delfino. I thought I heard
Delfino
Delfino.
male. Yeah.
Delfino.
All right. So Proficiency, let's start off with you. You are Helena. Go and describe situation as much as you can.
Okay, ego sum Helena, ego ad New York eo. In New York, est Puella. Puella est Lady Gugu. Ego Puellae dico salve. Quis est2. Ego dico ego a dico abesne abesne to telefonulum felimeo tu magister tu es magister tu es in Geneva, Switzerland, tu ad Geneva, Switzerland east. In Geneva est weirdum weird es weird. Tu a dicis abesne tu socolatam delphino meo.
Ita, otime, Plaudite. He did the whole thing. That was great. Tu es Helena, tu east ad New York. Es Puella in New York. Puella est Lady Gugu. Tu a dicis, tu Puella dicis, tu Lady Gugu dicis. Salve, quis est tu? Abesne telefonum feli meo? Et est magister, ego sum magister, ego sum in Geneva, Switzerland, sum in Geneva, Switzerland, quia delphinus meus socolatam vult, et est vir in Geneva, Switzerland, ego dico ego dico viro, ego dico Antonio Banderas, abesne socolatam delphino meo. Bene? Ottime. I'm glad I remembered all of them. Ottime. All right. Karen, tu est Helena. Go ahead and describe situation.
Ego sum Helena. Ego a New York. Eat. Felis aveo. Felis meus. No est laeta. Quis no telefonulum habet. Puea digo habéis ne to telefonulum meus feliz habet yeah, I think I'm done.
Plaudite, Ita. Tu es Helena. Tu est in New York. Tu is at New York. Et espuela in New York. Tu dicis tu dicis puelai. Abesne telefonum feli meo. Tu abes felem. Et felis non es laeta quia telefonulum non habet. Sed tu vis telefonulum feli suo. Bene? Optime. That was a lot. Good job. Plaudite. Optime. Allison, tu es magister. Describe situation.
Ah, ego sum magister. Ego dicit viro, ego dicit Antonio Banderas. Helena is femina. Helena habet feliz. Feli non habet telefonulum. Magnum problema. Magnus how do you say emergency? Emergencia.
Periculum, right? Danger.
Periculum. Helena ad East New York. Ad East New York. Helena dicit puellae Helena dicit qui Lady Gugu. Would you say it that way? Habesne telefonulum felimeo.
Optime.
Puellae dicit to be continued.
To be continued. Optime. Plaudite. Try to leave it on a cliffhanger. We don't know. Maybe she does. Maybe she doesn't. Tu es magister. Tu es in Geneva, Switzerland. Tu dicis viro. Tu dicis tu dicis Antonio Banderas. Et est puella Helena. Helena it ad New York. Et in New York est puella Lady Gugu. Helena dicit. Helena puellae dicit. Helena Lady Gugu dicit. Abesne telefonulum feli meo. Nescio. We don't know. Non intelligo. Nescio. Nescio, ita. We don't know yet. Nescimus. We don't know yet. Ita proficiency.
So with only 3 people to do the describe the situation, we probably could go around one more time, but just give us a different character. Either could be the other character we haven't been, or you can make up a character. You could have us make up a character. Probably best though, depending on what you're seeing from us, to just do the other person. So now I'm Magister instead of, would that be okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right. That way you get more reps in. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So proficiency, tu es magister. Describe situation.
Okay. Ego sum magister. Ego sum magister Ricard. Ego ad Geneva, Switzerland, eo, quia, Delphinus meus, socolatum non habet. Ego, ego Delphino meo socolatum, socolata, we, how do you say
Volo.
I want? What?
Wolo.
Wolo. Wolo. Okay. So ego Delfino meo socolat. How do I do just normal chocolate? Would it still be
Socolata.
socolata? Okay. Socolata wolo. Ego. In Geneva, est weird. Weird est Antonio Banderas. Ego ad Antonio Banderas eo. Et ego dico. Salve. Abesne socolatam Delfino meo.
And scene. Ita clarite. Optime. Tu es magister Ricard. Tu abes delphinum et delphinus suus socolatam vot, sed non abet. Tu quoque vis socolatam delphino tuo, sed non abes socolatam. Ergo tu is
Ergo.
ad ita tu is ad Geneva, Switzerland, et in Geneva, Switzerland est weird. Weird est Antonio Banderas. Et tu ad Antonio Banderas is, et tu dicis tu dicis viro, tu dicis Antonio Banderas. Salve! Abesne socolatam Delfino meo? Si. Ultime. Ultime. Yeah, good. Yeah. Yeah, and I put the Wolo Weiss Wolt up there so you can kind of refer to that because that was a good thing to kind of work through. Karen, you were Helena, so now you become Magister. So tu es Magister, describe situation as best as you can.
Ego sum magister. Ego a Geneva, Switzerland. Eat. Delphinus abeo. Delphinus meus no es laeta. No chocolate abet. Ego dicit. No, ego quea. Oh, salvete quea. Avesne to chocolate meus delphinum. Quis noes laeta. I have to stop.
Ultimate.
Okay.
Ultimate. Tu es, ultimate. Tu es magister. Tu es in Geneva, Switzerland. Est weird. Weird est Antonio Banderas. Tu abes delphinum Se delfinus tuus non es laetus, delfinus tuus non es laetus quia socolatam non habet. Et tu dicis viro, tu dicis tu dicis Antonio Banderas, salve abesne socolatam delfino meo. And that's where we at. We don't know anything else yet. All right. Optime, Karen. Very good.
Thank you.
Allison, tu es, I think, Helena, because I had you be Magise last time. So you describe situation as Helena.
Ego sum Helena, ego sum femina, ego non sum puella, ego sum in Nova Hebraica, New York.
Ita, novum Hebraicum, Ita.
Nova
The Novo
Hebraica.
Hebraico, Ita. She looked up the Latin name for New York.
Es Puella, Puella es Lady Gugu, ego dico Puella, habes ne telefonulum felis meo, et Puella dicit
Nescimus. Ita,
Nescimus.
ultime, clarite. Tu es Helena, tu es in Novo Hebraico in New York, et es Puella, tu es femina, es Puella in Novo Hebraico in New York, et Puella es Lady Gugu, tu is ad Puellam, et tu dicis Puellae, tu dicis Lady Gugu, salve, abesne telefonum felimeo, nescio. Optime. I like how Craig, Proficiency, I made sure that we were sociable, that we don't just burst in and go, abesne telefonum. We have to actually, hey, how you doing? Who are you? Hey, what's the weather like? And then ask the question. Yeah, it's a good point because it's funny because kids will just do that. They won't actually like, oh yeah, I should probably be a little bit more sociable. All right. Yeah, I want to be respectful of your time. It's 9:25, so we're almost there. We'll do Jimmy Stewart next week when everybody, I guess, is back in the flow to figure out where Jimmy Stewart is in Palau, and he goes to Tokyo to get cheese. But I want to make sure, your guys' brains rest a little bit. So, gratias vobis, walete. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next time.
Enjoy your vacation.
Yes. Well, we're leaving tomorrow morning, so we're going back, but it's been great.
Are you at Disney World?
Yeah, well, we just actually went through there. So let me stop my recording. So where is that record? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we went to we got a hotel kind of near Disney
This is
World.
still recording.
I thought I had it. No, I have it on pause.
Oh, I
Stop
see.
share. Yeah, there we go. Stop recording.